I could definitely co-sign to that.
I see him. That man part.
You down for that? You want to see Pinky, don't you?
You want to see Pinky pop her booty.
Yeah. Booty popping on the dance
I'm yes, guilty. I'm guilty. Yeah. I'm not even
I think my phone is tripping. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Miss D, because this phone might go out, and I know I got a few more. So what do I? Can I call back in if my phone goes out?
Can you can call back in if your phone goes down? Yeah, you can call back in because the show when the host calls in.
But I think we got a caller. Hey, caller, you on air?
702.
Caller.
Did you say 702? How you doing?
Hey,
Hi, Alexyss.
Hey.
Wow, I'm so glad that I got through. I have several questions that I wanted to ask you. One being about, I know that you also talk about metaphysics and the mystical aspects of sex and sexuality. Can you, for a moment, just kind of elaborate a bit on that? Because I think sometimes women, especially African-American women, get lost in what society says our bodies and our sex is supposed to be about, and it's really deeper than that. It's really a spiritual thing. So can you kind of elaborate on that, please?
Yes, I had done it the first part of the show. I was saying we need to learn about the chakras and the auric fields in our vagina and that kundalini energy that moves from your vagina through your spine up to your head. The step.
Hello?
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 I'm here. I don't think we can hear you on the show.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, hello.
Hey.
I think Alexyss got cut off.
Alexyss got cut off. Oh, caller, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, let's wait for Alexyss to call back in because I think her cell phone might have went down, but she's going to call from her other number.
Okay.
If you want Alexyss Tylor to come to your city, please text BP Tour 262-900. That way you get Alexyss to your tour. And please, I mean, this is a raw show, but one thing we want you to do is to rate the show after the show is over. Give her 5 stars like she deserves because we all need a little Alexyss in our lives.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And that's about it. We're just waiting for Alexyss right now. She did say she was having some phone problems, so we got a little snafu over here. We're just waiting patiently.
Yes.
That's right.
Look how you crazy. So you down for seeing Pinky and Alexyss? I know you gonna have a front row seat.
Yeah. I mean, you know, any heterosexual man will co-sign to that, you know. But yeah, most definitely I would. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've seen some of her documentaries, so you know that would be very interesting. So you know, but
adult documentaries. That's what they call them now.
That's the word. That's the safe word.
Adult documentaries. Okay.
That's the safe word I use. I'll say documentaries because that way it's educational and I could, you know, do my reviews and whatsoever. Yeah, you know, but yeah.
There you go.
That is nice stuff, though, you know. Oh boy.
We back on?
Y'all there?
Yes, we are.
Child, this is ghetto radio at its finest. You know, I had
we love it.
Without, but thank y'all for being so patient.
That's gangster. We respect your gangster.
But I was saying to the lady, I didn't even realize I was cut off. I had gotten so into it. So what I've tried to get women to see is that we are spiritual, sexual vessels. We are created out of electromagnetic fields. And we are created from the God consciousness, and that God consciousness rests in our vagina and in our uterus. That is the Garden of Eden. That is the point of heaven. That's where everything is created and where everything is destroyed. It has to come through the womb of the woman. I talk about our 7 chakras that we need to learn about, The 7th one is where your soft spot is, your crown chakra at the top of your head. The 6th one is in between your eyes. The 5th chakra is your throat chakra, dealing with speech and communication. I'm going to do a show on these. The 4th one is your heart chakra. The 3rd one is dealing with your solar plexus. That's where you get a gut feeling and you don't know why, or you get a bad feeling. That's your 3rd chakra, letting you know that something is wrong. Your 2nd chakra is beneath your navel, and your 1st chakra is your root chakra, where your reproductive organs are. Those are the energy centers that I teach women about first, because they are your spiritual, sexual evolution. They came here with you in this experience to teach you more about, to download the information about your spiritual, sexual identity. You can't separate them. That's what I'm trying to get women to see. Stop looking outside of yourself. Pull within, because the spiritual and the sexual energy is the same. The orgasmic energy that you get when you're in sexual intercourse is the same orgasmic energy that you just drive up your spine and you use to get a degree or to create a new project, because it deals with creative life force energy. That's what an orgasmic energy and experience is about.
Wow.
Okay. What can I ask one last question?
Okay.
Oh.
I too am a metaphysician, and I guess what I'm battling with, and really just want your opinion on, why do so many minorities have such an issue with what you are explaining in regard to the chakra system? Why is it such that becomes a challenge to, I guess, their existing spiritual practice?
Well, a lot of reasons. Like I said, I grew up, my mother is a preacher, and a lot of preachers in our family, and we were taught that Jesus came to save the world and Jesus will fix everything by and by, and that women, I remember my mother started preaching, many times she was kicked out of a church, or they would try to screw her, and if they couldn't fuck her, then she had no purpose for being there, because they said God said women don't preach. Women have babies, they're pastors' wives, they can be deaconesses and be on the motherboard when they get old and gray and don't nobody want to fuck them no more, but they can't be preachers and they can't bring forth knowledge. They're not good enough. They're lower than a man. So if it's not going through this system of recognizing these men, this Father and this Son and the Holy Ghost, but who is the Holy Ghost? That's the feminine, but in this society and religion, they teach you to rape, disregard, dehumanize, and disrespect the feminine. So as long as you're dealing with religion, you will never be in vagina power, and you will never be respected as the divine vessel that was created by God consciousness. You are a template of the God consciousness that brought you here as a divine creator. If it was supposed to be the other way around, men would be giving birth to us. We would not be giving birth to them. So we conceive on so many levels. So we have to stop conceiving the lie that they gave us and stop going outside of ourselves to find out who we are, when they're giving you a fucked up sense of who you are and telling you that you are substandard and inferior and to be beneath a man and come into vagina power. When we revolt, that's when they can't do this anymore. That's when our sicknesses will stop. That's when the dysfunction and the pain will stop. And that's when the dysfunctional abusive relationships will stop, because we'll stop consenting to them.
Thank you so much, sister.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Did anybody else call?
Let me see.
No, I don't see anybody.
We got a few more minutes. Okay, so what I was gonna ask earlier, a question from Coco Alam, Brooklyn, New York. Her question to Alexyss was, or is, do you, in your opinion, do all men cheat?
No.
Wow.
All men don't cheat. All men might have been cheaters at some point in their life, but you have to realize every man does not cheat on every woman they with. Even dogs don't cheat on every woman they with. See, this is the thing that women need to realize. You don't get with a man that you know is a dog or that has a history on his resume. That is one of his main jobs. That has been his profession, and he is a master at that. You don't get with him in a substandard position. You don't get with him and say, I hope that he doesn't cheat on me, or that he'll see I'm a nice girl and I'm going to do all these things and I can convince him to leave the other girls alone. Because when you do that, there is a subconscious break in your mind that connects with his subconscious that lets him know it is not wise to leave everybody alone for you because you're too fucking weak.